Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a video that is reaching out to players that may have only just started playing the game and are enjoying it and want to improve and make more money. So what I'm going to be doing is a Slayer guide and how you can make money. So what I've got here is the list of every single Slayer monster that you can kill, and I'm just going to go through them really and tell you if you should be doing them to make money or if you shouldn't be doing them. Basically, it's pretty simple, but we're just going to go literally from bottom to top, but it's the top of the list to the bottom. So this is reaching out to new players, like players that don't really understand that well, and you might even be an experienced player and still not be that sure. But Slayer is a fucking really good way of making money. Sorry for my French there, but it's a good way of making money. It's really fun to do, and you'll probably enjoy it if you start doing it. So we're gonna go crawling hands. Nothing. Just don't bother doing them. I know when you're a low Slayer level, you've got to get it up, and you're probably gonna get assigned some of these if you're a low combat. But crawling hands, no. Cave bugs, cave crawl. I'm just gonna skip until everything that I'm going past so far is pretty much a no-go, and you're not really gonna start making money as hard as it is to here. You're not gonna start making money until, I'd say, until you get to Bloodvelds. Bloodvelds 50 Slayer. That's a decent starting point. You're gonna start getting some blood runes. You can save spot them very easily. You can kill them without even being on a Slayer task. So you get 50 Slayer, the money's going to start coming in. And then we've got jellies. They're good for clue scroll. Turoth, they're very good for herbs and seeds and Iron Man stuff. It's great. Zygomites, skip that shit. Nobody ever wants to do that. Then we've got cave horrors. You're going to be getting black mass, pretty decent. Aberrant spectres, lots and lots of herbs, so make sure you've got a herb sack if you don't want to be bored to death by going to aberrant spectres. Basilisk knights, so they are huge for the basilisk jaw, but it is a very, very rare drop. So 60 Slayer, you've done the requirements to kill them. I think it's what is it now? It's one of the Fremennik quest lines. So yeah, sure, do the Fremennik quest, do your quest, get Basilisk Knights unlocked. You can sit there for hours and hours and hours grinding the jaw. Worms, not really too great, for how difficult they are to kill for what you get from them. I just wouldn't recommend doing them. Spiritual creatures like rangers, warriors and mages, they're all pretty similar, but you can get half decent loot, but I'd still say they're quite hard to kill for what they are. Dust devils, great for bursting if you want to get your mage up, and they can have pretty decent drops for only 65 Slayer. 66 fossil island wyverns, great, and it's at 70 really when the money's going to start coming in. So 70 Slayer, you unlock Kuras, great. Their drop table is amazing. They're so easy to kill. You can save spot them. Obviously, you just needed a leaf bladed weapon or broad arrows or something like that. So easy to kill, and you won't be disappointed with the loot. And then you get to 72 skeletal wyverns. It's getting better and better. Skeletal wyverns, easy to kill, have a great drop table. Gargoyles 75. That's when the money really starts rolling in. Gargoyles have one of the best Alkin table that you can ask for. They drop loads of bars as well that you can use to get your smithing up. Brutal Black Dragons is 77. A lot of people actually make alt accounts for these and just sit there and range them because they're so easy to kill, and the loot from them you can be getting onwards of 1 mil per hour from these. Obviously you need a good range level, but you're still going to be making absolute bank. And then we move on to Necreals. So Necreals are really good. Obviously you can burst them as well. Great for mage training. And the only problem with bursting Necreals is when you are obviously doing it, you won't have your alks. So it's a bit annoying having to get stuff and then go and take it all back to the bank and go back and forth and whatnot. But either way, you're going to be making good money if you're just doing those small trips. Ancient Wyverns, just better than the other Wyverns, so you just got. I mean, it's obvious. You're going up the list and you're getting more money. Like it doesn't take a genius to work that out. But if you are new to the game and like you want to get some money, then just start doing Slayer. Like you're gonna get there eventually. I know it's a long grind and sometimes it takes a while to get there, but you will get there. Spiritual mages, personally, I don't do them. I would skip them. Same for drakes because they're just hard to kill for what they drop. That's what I'm saying basically. So I'd say once you get to 70, Kurask. No, let's say you get to 82, right? Kurask, Wyverns, Gargoyles, Brutal Blacks, Necrals, Ancient Wyverns. I'd recommend doing all 5 of those. If you, or is it 6? 5, 6. Yeah, if you get to 82 and just keep smashing those tasks out, like you skip the others, block things that are lower down, maybe block Aberrant Spectres because they drop a lot of herbs, but you know it can be quite tedious. So if you want to block them, go for it. And then we move on to 85. Abyssal Demons, great. Obviously you've got the Sire boss, but Abyssal Demons, you can sit there, camp them all day long. You can get whips. Whips are selling for like 2.8 mil at the minute, which is great. So I'll definitely recommend doing Abyssal Demons. If you can do Sire, even better. Like I said, I'm speaking to the newer generation of this game. So if you don't know what Sire is, it's basically just the boss version of Abyssal Demons. And then we move on to Cave Kraken. Now, Cave Kraken is another boss. Really easy to kill. Obviously, you can only ever kill Kraken on task. So there is that. And then we move on to Dark Beast. Dark Beasts don't really have that good of a drop table. You know, it's you can get Dark Bow. That's about as good as it gets. So say they are 90 Slayer for a Dark Bow. It's pretty shit, really. And then we move on to Cerberus. Cerberus is the Hellhound boss. And Cerberus is really good money. You know, he has good drop table. It's like consistent drops, but obviously everybody's hunting after the primordial crystal, which at the minute is over 30 mil. So if you're lucky enough to get your hand on one of those while killing Cerberus, then good on you, because I still only have the green crystal and it's so bad, I can't even remember what it's called, Pegasian or something like that. So, and then we've got the Smoke Devil, which is great Slayer task for money. It's consistent money. You can get the Occult Necklace if you are an Iron Man, and obviously you can kill the boss, the Thermonuclear Smoke Devil, and that has a Battle Staff drop, which is a couple of mil at the minute, I think. And Occult Necklace, each time you get one of those, it's like 600-700k, so that's great. And then Hydra, probably one of the best boss money making methods in the whole game, hence why it being 95 Slayer, because nothing really comes close to Hydra. Well, I mean, you can get lucky drops at Cerberus and be like, made 10 times more than I did at Hydra, but you get a drop at Hydra, you're making bank. You're making that Dragon Hunter Lance. You are fucking living life to the max. So yeah, I mean, I've gone through this list pretty quick, but all you need to take into account really is 50 is when you start making medium money, all the way up to 70 you start making a bit of bank. You know, you get all the way to max Slayer and you're making huge money. Obviously the higher Slayer you are, the higher your combat you're going to be, and that's all you need to know really. It's like, just keep bashing out your Slayer task. This is a money making like Slayer task method, and not a like fast XP or fast points one. It's strictly just for money. So take into account what I've said. I've gone through the list like one by one, what you should do and what you shouldn't do. It's probably a bit of a long video, and I'm trying to speak out to the like beginner audience, so probably some people won't even know what these things are, but I've tried my best to explain what they are. And when you start making money, sorry, I'm just burping, but yeah, if you literally stick to what I've said and keep doing your Slayer and kill these, then eventually the money will start coming in. Obviously, use range, use mage, use melee whenever it's appropriate. You know, range and mage are going to be your friends at highest layer levels, so make sure that you're leveling them with all your melee. And with all that being said, I've got nothing more to say about Slayer really. So do your task, get it up, get some money, and enjoy life. Peace.